Yo, it's your boy the Hood Nerd coming back again with another news story. This story is coming out of Naptown. We got a teenager by the name of Raymond Ronald Lee Childs III who murdered six people and shot seven. His brother survived it. So we'll kind of go to this article as I break this down. This is coming from WTHR, Channel 13, NBC affiliate. They state that the Marion County Prosecutor's Office filed charges Thursday against 17-year-old Raymond Ronald Lee Childs III in the mass murder of his family January 24th on the east side of Indianapolis. Childs is facing six charges of murder, one count of attempted murder, one count of carrying a handgun without a license. His trial has initially been set for April. According to court documents, after an argument with his parents, the accused teenager reportedly used a handgun and an assault-style rifle to fatally shoot everyone in the house. The victims are the teen suspect's 42-year-old father, Raymond Childs, his mother, Kezzy, a 13-year-old sister, Rita, and his 18-year-old brother, 18-year-old girlfriend, Kiara, and their unborn child, referred to as baby boy Hawkins. Another sibling injured by gunfire escaped the home in the 3500 block of Adams Street and ran to a neighborhood house for help. A sibling told responding officers what led to the gunfire, according to the IMPD. According to court documents, that surviving member of the family gave the following account of what happened. He stated his brother, Raymond Ronald Lee Childs III, shot him. When asked who else was in the house at the time of the shooting, he stated his mom, his dad, his little sister, his brother Elijah, and Kiara Hawkins, who was supposed to be having a baby next week. And see, that's the foul part of it all. Is a lot of these young children, dog, they don't value life, and a lot of this is like a video game to them, man. That's the crazy thing about it. Like you start to wonder, do a lot of them really realize, like, dog, when you take that life away, there's no tomorrow. There's no coming back from this. RIP to his mother and father, but look at the example you set for little homie. You got him following in the family business. You got an assault rifle in the house. You got a handgun in the house, and you can tell he's an emotional kid because his brother stated that he got in trouble that night for leaving the house without permission. When Childs got home, his father, Raymond Childs Jr., told Childs III that he would get in trouble later, which he already knew. I'm getting ready to get ass whooping. And he called him from over his girlfriend's house, where he thought he was getting ready to spend the night, which also lets you know him starting to buck the system and thinking he a hood dude. But like I say, for sex, you'd be surprised what still grown men to do for sex. So at 17 years old, he thinking he's spending the night over his girl crib. He gonna lay up, get him some all night. And he was pissed at the old man at the end of the day for that. Plus, he knew ass whooping probably was coming. But when you that young, you that unstable, you get outrageous events like this that happen. He says he was down. The brother says he was downstairs with his parents when he heard two or three gunshots from upstairs. He heard his sister say he shot Elijah. Then Childs III came down the stairs and shot both of his parents. Said he was in the laundry room on the floor, and when he heard the shooting stop, he ran out the house through a side door as fast as he could. Said his brother chased him down, told him, "I can give you $40. Please don't kill me." He said he just looked at him and then he shot him in the leg, shot him in the arm, and then tried to shoot him in the head, but he missed, I guess. Now, could there be more to this story with him and his brother? We'll find out around trial, man, because some of that don't sit right with me the way that's being explained, but we'll see. Police also spoke with the suspect's girlfriend, who told them Charles III had been in her house earlier the night of the shooting and that he got a phone call from his dad telling him to come home. She said he later returned with 2 bags of clothes and shoes, saying that his father had kicked him out. So, see, that's what I'm saying. And, if it's me when I was younger, I just want to answer the phone, to be honest with you. I was kind of one of those kids where it was like, yeah, you're in trouble, you're going to get your whooping. Might as well go ahead and have fun as long as you can and deal with the consequences when you get in. Because it's not going to be any less. So, it ain't like you're going to get whatever was coming. It's not like you're going to get 10 to 20 extra hits for staying out 5 or 6 hours longer. So, but the girlfriend told police she received an alert on her Citizens app and that there had been a shooting on 36th Street. Soon after there was another alert regarding a shooting on Adams Street. She asked Charles if he knew anything about the shooting, and he said no. Later in the morning, the girlfriend convinced Charles III to go to the crime scene after speaking with Charles' sisters. Dang, man, his father had a boatload of kids, man. And see, again, be able to monitor what's going on. Know who you're raising out here. You have to know your children. You got an emotional kid like that, it needs to be locked away, man. But you got an emotional kid like that, you can never tell what's going on in somebody's psyche. The girlfriend then stated Childs was nervous to go to the scene, and when they got there, he began crying and acted a clown. She had never seen him like this before. And you can tell just by that statement, she a hood chick. Acted a clown. His people dead, but his family dead at that. And you talking about acted a clown. Detectives found Childs III at a home on Wyatt Drive in Indianapolis with relatives of his life. Oh, they found him at the home on Wyatt Drive in Indianapolis where relatives of his lived. Childs was taken into custody without incident and was transported to the homicide office before being placed under arrest. And see, she can call him a clown, but like I said, he was getting ready to sleep with him. Probably had been sleeping with him already. He was probably sprung already on it. And, ain't no telling what his relationship, to be honest, is with his pops. What his relationship is with his family, period. Because to get an assault rifle and just go crazy like that, either there was a lot of abuse at home, could have been a lot of abuse in and out of the home, but he was a ticking time bomb ready to explode. So in the affidavit, though, they said approximately 3:43 a.m., officers with the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department were dispatched to 33XE East 36th Street. They don't want to give the name out, get a full address out, in Marion County, Indiana, on reports of a person shot. The occupants of the house had called 911 after they heard gunshots and someone yelling for help. XC was transported to Riley Hospital in critical condition. Officer Andrew Guzman arrived at the hospital and was able to speak with XC before he was rushed into surgery, which is his brother, I'm assuming. But they don't want to get that name out either. When asked who shot him, he said his brother shot him. Officer Guzman was also present when medical staff spoke with him about locating his parents so that they could provide further medical care. The brother stated he shot them. I think they're dead. Upon receiving this information, Sergeant Daniel Kistner responded to XC's address, Adams Street, and found an open front door. Upon entering the 2-story, 3-bedroom brick house. Sergeant Kistner and other officers located 5 people suffering from gunshot wounds. A pregnant female, later identified as Kiera Hawkins, age 19, was transported to the Eskenazi Hospital. Despite efforts to save Kiara Hawkins and her unborn child, both were declared deceased at the hospital. The male fetus was delivered via emergency cesarean section, which is a C-section, and was declared deceased upon delivery. The 4 other people located in Adams Street address were pronounced deceased at the scene. 3 of the deceased were found by officers on the first floor. Officers found Elijah Childs on a bed in a bedroom at the end of the hallway. Kiera was found on the bed next to Elijah prior to being transported to the hospital. RC was found in the second bedroom off the upstairs hallway on the floor next to the bed. So it was a kid. He could have been like the dark sheep of the family, to be honest with you. So, you never know what's going on in somebody's home, but it's black men, y'all. We got to do a better job of this, man. We got to stop raising, and as parents in general, Adolf's parents, we definitely need to do a better job of the way what we're exposing our children to and the type of weapons you're allowing them to have access to. Like, we got a lot of carjackings going on where I'm at this point in time, and it's, you got a lot of parents always worried about what everybody else doing, but nobody want to talk about what's going on in their own home. You handle home. If you just handle your job at home with your child, we could eliminate 80 to 90% of the crime in the community by just each parent handling their own business at home. So, this your boy, the Hood Nerd, giving y'all more Hood Nerd Red Pill Talk Media. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Instagram is right there. Follow me on there. I'm out.